and members of the turtle herd. Welcome back. Let's get some caffeine in us. Chat a little bit this morning in the camper car about progress over perfection. Give me a second. We'll find that progress. There we go. Just in case anybody feels like rolling the dice today, we'll keep pushing forward. We'll do that as well. Won't be our main goal, but yeah, start off slow and steady today. Focus on progress and intent, right? You have that intention to move forward, making a little bit of progress in whatever way will eventually get us there. We're not meant to be perfect in this moment. We're meant to be growing, healing, moving forward. As the big dog would say, if I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on. So let's make some mistakes out there today in YouTube land. Crankenstein, good morning, good sir. How we holding up today there, Crank? Getting your coffee in you? You got any quotes for us on dropping this illusion of trying to be perfect and making some kind of headway and with persistence, I think it was something. I got to get my brain going. We had a couple good things happen the last couple days. Making some progress on the Raverade concept. We got our stickers in. These will be holding the glow sticks to the cups of our lemonade. I think they're pretty cool. No one is perfect. Ivy of coffee. Yes, sir. But we hold this under I guess at times is what causes a lot of this anxiety and stress. Hold too much of this idea of what I could, should, or would be. Striving to be this idealistic thing, despite being a human, right? So it's we're going to work on dropping that. I'm going to work on dropping that. This is the theme of the day. This understanding that it'll never be perfect. I'm not perfect, and that's all right. Those are goals. Damn straight, good sir. But I think, what do you think of the Raverade stickers, right? I think they're pretty cool. Rob did a good job. We also got the next round of, let me see, the next round of Traveling Scott stickers. I think are pretty cool. This time around they're vinyl. And now they kind of say where you're headed. I think they're pretty cool. Do the next right thing and visit Traveling Scott on YouTube. Yes. Scan that little bunny. 1,000 of those, Dales. So, yeah. In the original, we still got one of the originals here on the book. It's just the bunny sticker, so we kind of added to that progress, right? Not perfection. Coffee, Brat. It's so good to see you this morning, Jonathan. When are you guys going to take a chance and roll the dice today? We still don't have the seed in there because I procrastinate and haven't put it back in yet. Oh, nice bun stickers. Yes. That'll bring you right to the YouTube channel. I thought they were pretty neat. I think what is it? The Print Runner did a pretty good job. And these ones are like vinyl too, so they won't like just go blank like the ones on the car outside of the car. So progress, not perfection. Appreciation and acceptance over the struggle and pain that comes along with this striving or need to perceive ourselves as perfect, right? Or get it just right. It's got to be right. Well, you know what? Keep on fighting it if you want. I'm letting go. Time to let go today. Have a cup of coffee and relax. Chime in a little bit. Give us a quote on progress. We'll move forward. Give you a chance to roll the dice. I'm not really feeling this morning, but on those days we push forward and we keep on keeping on. Oh, nice bun stickers. Let me change this up. Hopefully we're seeing everybody's comments. I always got to go in here and put all messages because I want to make sure we hear from all of you guys. Thank you for the little hearts there in the corner. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get the dice rolling today. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves motivated and full of purpose and excitement by taking a chance and taking the leap. Liking, sharing, subscribing. Let us know you did so. We'll roll these dice for you. You win your spot on the Ceiling of Champions, forever being commemoratized for taking the chance and taking the leap today. I don't even know if I have a pen in here. Oh, there's a pen right there. That'll work. And a Sharpie right there. Good sirs and madams. Yo, what do we got here? The Punisher. The Car looks awesome. Well, there is no passenger seat anymore. There's a little trash. There's usually like a kitchenette here that holds my cooking supplies and whatnot, and there's usually a mattress thrown into the back of the trunk there. It's the old Galactic Avenger in my playlist. See how you normally have it set up. We helped my niece move here in Georgia, and we helped her move to Atlanta, so I took everything out of here so we'd have a little bit more space. But I appreciate that there, Punisher. DDP. I'm not sure. It's early in the morning. I'm not sure what that means. Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate you commenting. How do you folk on? If I could only speak today, everything would be great. Let's go with the old reliable. Nice and simple, like. Brain no work, no good this early in the morning. So we're not going to force it. Bam. We're not going to force it. Coffee Brat, words are hard. Brain think no good without a bunch of caffeine, some time to wake up. Coffee Brat, I wonder what you think of our new Raverade stickers. What is your thoughts? These will be holding the glow sticks that come with the cups that are going to come with the Raverades, the lemonades, the hand-squeezed lemonades made at this festival that we're going to be doing, the Two Worlds. Where are you heading to right now? Oh, we're headed to Tennessee today. Nashville, Tennessee, with Misled Utopia, the lead singer of Misled Utopia. They've got to practice this weekend, so we'll be jamming with them. Maybe we'll do a live with them if they're up for it and comfortable, or do some more videos. If you check out one of the last things I posted was a short of Rob from Misled Utopia doing a little acoustic jam and a long form Burn It All Down, one of my favorite songs by Misled Utopia. Something really to reflect and help us understand that we're not in this abyss alone. It's a beautiful song. Check it out. You won't regret it. NA something. Dublin, Ireland. Well, welcome in. Where are you headed, Punisher? Where are you at? Where are you headed, brother? And eventually we're headed to Indiana there next week. Help Sally out a little bit doing the Next Right Thing there, and then we're going to be back to the house to work on the bus for a while, and then it's the Two Worlds Festival in Tennessee, back in Tennessee. We'll have the school bus set up by then, hopefully, and we'll be selling some Raverades and some Glowies, and we'll be continuously doing the Next Right Thing to the best of our ability. I'm super proud of these stickers, too. I think those are pretty cool. They'll last a little bit longer outside, too. If I could speak today. Crystal, it's good to see you this morning, Crystal. Chewy from Liverpool, UK. Awesome. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your coffee this morning. Do me a favor, guys. Take a chance. Roll the dice. Double tap that screen and then say liked, subscribe, or share. Give us a quote on I can't even remember the theme of the day. Progress, not perfection. Give us a quote. There we go. From Snidey. All right. Well, hello, Crystal from Snidey. Sydney. Jesus, I can't even think this morning. It's good to meet. Nice to meet y'all. Welcome in. Let's take a chance, roll the dice today. Like I said, you get that tens or that doubles, you get up onto the ceiling of champions, forever commemorized for something. Not really feeling the flow of it today. Not in a bad way either. Just kind of not into it. And that's okay. Rumi. Awesome, Rumi from UK. Well, it's good to see you in. I'm taking it you guys already had your coffee this morning. We're looking into the afternoon over there. I'm almost sure of it. Welcome in. If this is your first time in, we are the Turtle Herd. Slow and steady, we weather the burden together, my friends. We find a way to be connected through open, honest communication and help ourselves heal and grow through honesty and truth. Expressing our flaws in this moment, letting go of the past to the best of our ability, and moving forward comfortably into the future as we flow with the river of life to the best of our ability. And we're all human, right? Acknowledging our flaws. Knowing that today is the perfect day to work on those things, whether it be anxiety, depression, grief, addiction, loss, love, pleasure, pain, whatever it may be. It's a good day to work on it. It's a good day to take a step forward towards the goal, whatever that may be. Crystal, enjoy your coffee. It's 11:12 here, and I'm just now having dinner. Better late than never. Well, I hope you're having something good, Crystal. Hello from Greece, Joy Boy. Well, hello. Welcome in from Greece. Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. Georgia. Welcome to Dalton, Georgia. Good sirs and madams. Here in, I wouldn't say the deep south, but south of Noah. I guess we are in the deep south, aren't we? We're in that place. But yes, we're heading on an adventure today. We had to rent a car. My brother there, Rob, rented a car so we could get the baby and get up there and do a little jamming with his band. I'm excited about that. I hope you guys have some fun plans for this weekend. I hope you get out and get moving forward. Hope you find a way to push through that purposelessness and understand the point is progress today, right? We're going to take the leap and roll the dice a couple times, find a way to push through the struggle, the cloudy, foggy bullshit of some days. For day today's not too much of a struggle, but it is a cloudy bag of shit for me. My brain no want to work no good. Feel a little bit off, a little less fluid than I usually feel at this time in the morning after getting some coffee in me. But I hope you guys are all finding your pace out there today. It would be nice to have some quotes on progress, not perfection, so we can roll the dice, or let us know that you liked, shared, or subscribed there in the feed. And we can go ahead and roll the dice for you. It's just this simple, just this easy. Take the chance, roll the dice, symbolize your ability to say yes to life. Because it may not be a big thing. There's a 9er, which would actually be nothing. And a 3 is absolutely nothing, too. Maybe you guys would have better luck than I will. Nothing to say? All right, then. I have nothing to say then either. Nah, well, me neither. Progress over perfection. If I woke up perfect, there'd be no point in going on. No point at all. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. Otherwise, it's a lesson. I like that quote there, Coffee Brat. Thank you. 7 gets us another roll. 6, there's nothing. And double 3s, Coffee Brat. Another spot onto the ceiling of champions for you there, Coffee Brat. Thank you for the inspirational quote, helping us push forward, doing the best of our ability, especially on these days that are a little off. Not even necessarily in a Kaylee, you should probably work on that. That's probably not the best thing for you, but, we all make our own choices. Coffee Brat, thank you for taking the chance and rolling the dice today. It's a beautiful gift to be able to spend some time with you, have a chat. Exactly. Struggles aren't setbacks. They're steps. Each one we overcome moves us closer to who we're meant to be. Crystal, I believe that 110%. Right? There's growth in the struggle and the pain, and I'm not even going to roll for that one. I really like that quote there. Thank you for the quote. We get your first spot there onto the ceiling of champions by giving us that quote. We appreciate you very much. Sweet Coffee Brat Donkey. Sir, I hope this doesn't sound weird, but you have nice shaped eyebrows. I appreciate that. I'm an artist and like drawing eyebrows and face, and I think I'll use your cool eyebrows shape for one of my characters. That would be very much appreciated, Donkey. Maybe you can send us a link to that. Let me know how it works out with my cool shaped eyebrows. I'm flattered. I appreciate that you appreciate them. Haley Troll, they're welcome. Trolls are welcome. Donkey, that's awesome. We're trying to find out why our trolls are in so much pain. Who's hurting them? 59% are doing okay today. 41% are struggling. Well, we're here for you. We're here for you in your time of need. In those days that just don't seem to want to push forward and wake up and move yourself. It's all right. It's not about being perfect today. It's not about getting it all together exactly how we see we should have it together. It's about making one small little step, hydrating, eating, having an open, honest conversation about your state of mind so that you can move forward and set down the struggle of yesterday. Yesterday is where the anxiety lives. It's where the depression lives. Tomorrow is where the anxiety lives. And we can find ourselves in this moment. We can set ourselves free from both of those things. I believe that wholeheartedly, even though they both wrap me up from time to time. Blessed to have the Turtle Herd here today once again. Coffee, BRB. It's good to see you, Coffee, and we appreciate you. Today is where we slay the dragon. Yes, I like that one too, Crank. Go roll the dice for you on that one. 7. Let's probably get the... and there's another 7. There's nothing. There's another 7. That's absolutely nothing. And then there's a 9er. That's really nothing. Well, the 7's actually something. Gets you rolling again, right? Ricky. That's my bro. What's up, Ricky? Are you Area 51 whistleblowers passed lie detector test revealing humans are the result of evolution by extraterrestrials? That's pretty awesome. Do you hit the gym or do any kind of workouts? I'm making serious threats for a while there, Crystal. But no, I haven't worked out in a while. I do got a gym membership. I got a Planet Fitness membership when I travel. I use it to clean my ass. Along the way, when I'm actually doing some traveling. I've been chilling here with my brother in Georgia for a while. But no, that's part of the serious threats. But you're right. Working out would be progress. I try to get out and get active and get moving as much as possible. I recommend you do the same. Next time, roll the dice on a shoe. Jump out and roll again. Ricky, all the way from Papua New Guinea. Well, it's good to see you there, Picky. Mr. Rickerton. 99.99 empty space, which basically means the life in the same type of matrix simulation. Well, good point of view there, Yeti. We appreciate your point of view and however you feel it's all possible, right? Who am I to say? With you all the way. Ricky, the king of edit. You live in your car. I do not live in my car. We travel in camper cars. Check out the car in my playlist. My car, the camper, my car, the Galactic Avenger. Usually there's a little bench here where the passenger seat used to be. And we keep our cooker in there and make our coffee. But I ran over my teapot a few days ago, and we're here at my brother's house chilling. So we'll make the coffee in his coffee pot. But yeah, ripped out the back seat of the old Dodge Avenger. Turned it into a camper car so I can travel freely. Hey, Scott and Chad, it's good to see you. King of Edits from Netherlands. We are from New York. Kirkville, New York. Right now we're in Georgia, United States of America. It's good to meet you, Edit. Feel free to like, subscribe, and roll the dice. Take the chance today. Despite my lack of motivational energy and cohesive thought this morning, I feel like I'm kind of pushing through it. You know, I'm not, no anxiety this morning, which is great, but just a little bit stumbling and kind of stuck on my own words. I'm about to break down any day. What are we talking about, Mark? Okay, bro, do you have kids or a wife? No kids, no wife there. Ricky, how about you, brother? I do have family, people I've connected with. I'm here with my brother and my 1-year-old niece right now. Just helped my 18-year-old niece move to her first apartment here in Georgia. About to break down any day. Mark, what's going on, brother? Are you all right? Let us know. We're here for you. Jacob, Yeti. The magnetic poles are shifting. We appreciate all this knowledge there, Yeti. Your perception thereof. Oh, King of Edit. Like and subscribe. We'll get you a couple rolls for that one. Let's do that. Let's get you a couple rolls for liking and subscribing. There's the 10. The first one, Yeti. Let's get you onto the ceiling of champions. King. Wait, that wasn't King. Who was that? That was Yeti. Are you Yeti? Are you Yeti? Right there is good enough. Are you Yeti? We sold you another roll too, brother. There's a 4, which is nothing. Oh, wait, that was for King. I liked it. King, you won, and we gave Yeti the spot. Well, Yeti, you got a spot now. King of Edits. That was for the King of Edits. Let's see. Let's get him a better spot here then. The King of Edits. Bam. Sorry about that, good sir. It's too early in the morning, I suppose. Maria, you're in the right place, Mark. We hear you, Mark. I hope that you're holding this together there. I'm in Australia. Christian, it's good to see you this morning. RV Yeti, like 4 speeds. Hunter shifting. Mark, I'm good. Well, it's good to hear, brother. Tampa, Florida. Tampa's a beautiful place. I love staying at the pier on that bridge heading out of Tampa, or heading out of St. Pete. There's a pier there. There's a rest area. You go to the opposite area, the rest area, and there's like that strip that you can go fishing at. Have you ever been there, Mark? That little fishing strip there at the pier before you have to pay to actually get on the pier. There's like a strip of sand and palm trees where you could park. People stay there for days on end. I lived there for 6 weeks in this little tin can camper car. Got a job at Twisted Metal. If you're in Tampa, man, you ever need parts for your vehicle down there, Mark, check out Twisted Metal. You're not too far from them. They'll actually pull the part for you. It's a junkyard that pulls parts that I landed a job at for a few weeks while I was down there, changing the alternator in this old Dodge Avenger. Today, what are you doing today, Jacob? We're having some coffee and relaxing and reflecting on life in general, trying to get myself moving and motivated and out of this like kind of brain foggy, can't speak kind of feeling. And then we're headed to Tennessee for a weekend, or at least over tonight and tomorrow, of jamming with Misled Utopia. Okay, bro, full support. Thank you, Ricky. We appreciate you. Sup, chat. Frank, it's good to see you. Someone wrote on your car. Someone spray painted all over it too. If you check it out in the old playlist, My Car, the Galactic Avenger, this is good for resale. It's amazing for resale. We're actually going to be giving this car away once I can get on the ball and get something to replace her. To our brother Tree Farmer, who I didn't reach out to. Tree Farmer, if you're out there and just not chatting because you're upset with me, I did go onto the Discord, and he wasn't on there, so I'm not sure how to. Maybe I have to talk to W, because he talked to him on Discord. I wanted to chat with Tree Farmer because we're supposed to be headed up there. Mark, yes, by Suncoast Skyway. Yes, right by the Suncoast Skyway, Mark. That's exactly where I'm talking about. Liked, MD, liked. Going to take the chance and roll the dice today, M Dizzle. Awesome. There is an 8er, which is nothing, MD. You going to subscribe, huh? You going to give me my wrench back and give you another roll? You're going to give us a quote on the pursuit and not the destination is pretty much the theme of the day. How do we find ourselves in the moment and appreciate the journey to the place we're going? Not getting overwhelmed with when we should be there or what's going on or if we're going to make it. Just living in this moment, appreciating the progress that we're making, even the smallest little things and how they matter. Not multiplying those things as we go to destroy ourselves. But anyways, like, share, subscribe. God, what is with today? This weird feeling. You know, those weird days where it just nothing ever comes out right. You can't speak. No matter how much coffee I dump on my brain, it's just not, I'm not like 100% into it. Well, we're making progress. And tell on it and push forward to the best of my ability, and I hope you guys do the same out there. Let's see. We've got 32 votes. Tours, are you okay? 34% of people. That's absolutely amazing. I'm glad everybody's feeling well, and if you're not feeling well, you're in the right place. Express yourself. Take that first step of doing the next right thing and take care of yourself by speaking to someone who cares. A group of people here that really want to hear life without a wrench is like dying with no tools. That's a good one. We'll give you a roll for that one. That's a 9er. That's nothing. Frozen dice for you today, MD. Life with Janelle. Has streaming channel the way you contact with people offline. The streaming channel, I guess a little bit, Life, because I've communicated with a lot of people offline that I had never even met in life. Me and MD are close. We got W that I met off this. Crank James. I developed a friendship with James that I wouldn't have thought was possible a year ago. You know, with most of you guys, Lady J and Omar and everybody else who's become valued members of the Turtle Herd here. Just sub, said Peter. Awesome. Well, we're going to roll the dice for you there, Peterton. Let's see. There's a 6er, which is nothing. We're still rolling on the floor because we still got a 9er, which is nothing. But Peter, we're going to give you the honorary spot for your for subbing here on to the ceiling of the Galactic Avenger. Adding resale value with every Sharpie stroke. Ooh, $2, Peter. Keep up the positive message, mate. Thank you, Peter. Every little bit helps towards the next rate thing. €2, right? $2.66. I get about $1.50 of that. It's all good. I think we're at like $54 now over the last couple months, which is great. Once we hit 100, we can pull that out and put that towards the next great thing. Maybe by next year we'll have another 500. We can get back and use to get to Sally's and help her out again, or whoever else we think. Thank you, Peter. We appreciate that deeply, Peter. That's because Earth needs coffee. Your North Pole is moved 3 inches. I believe it. I believe it. MD, what are you complaining about? Maybe you should work on your handwriting. That's the last thing on my list. I got a bunch of other stuff to work on. Don't need to worry about problems on that, especially writing upside down. Yeah, I'm not trying to be an English teacher here. I should probably work on the old Dane Bramage too. Maybe I should work on being an adult. Should probably start working out. You know, there's a lot of things that I should start working on, and I'm willing to admit those things. That's the first step, and then I'll do something about them later. Keep making serious threats, Mark. That's how I'll get through today. Advice to those young men that were... I don't know what to say to you, brother. Real interaction can be rough. I suggest that you find a way to be comfortable with it so that you can have real human interaction and connection. That's my advice there to you, brother. If you're having a hard time connecting and you'd rather interact online or watch movies, then that's rough, bro. But it seems to be more of a common theme nowadays. Robert, what's up, brother?
I'm off to Enterprise, man.
Oh, you're headed now?
Yeah.
All right, let me get out of your way, bro. Let me get out of your way. Let me take some of these with me. I don't think there's anything else in here I need. I didn't really look. We don't need none of that. I'm going to finish my live on the porch. Let me grab my hat. The car seat. Are you going to probably throw it in that other car?
Yeah. Is it in here?
It's in the back seat, yeah. I don't think there's anything else I need in here. Find that. Oh, the keys are in the house. You got the keys? No? I'll go grab them.
Where's does this open?
No, you have to unlock it with the keys. So just give me 1 second. Guys, give us a second. Bear with me. I'm going to go in there and get the keys. Rob's got to go to rent a car so we can start moving forward. Meme zone world. Create memes. Earn money. Okay, meme. Good for you. You're going to create us some memes, we'll make some money. I'm cool with it. Peter, stop spamming. Thank you, Peter. Here you go, brother. There's a button on there that'll unlock the whatnot or what for. Probably the other one. That's that one. I didn't fall asleep on the hat. I actually left the hat here for about 6 months. But all right, brother, we'll catch you in a little bit.
All right, I'll be back.
You know what? Here, hang on a second. If you don't mind, I'm going to take that and these in here. Keep rolling the dice.
Are those your stickers you want them out of there?
I don't know. I got a handful of them.
Okay.
They'll be all right in there.
All right.
Anyhow, and back to it, I suppose, guys. A little distracted. It's all good. Slow and steady, nice and easy. We're going to make progress, not perfection today. Ted. Monkey said hello. Peter, stop spamming. Thank you, Frank. I did fall asleep on the hat. I did. You're right. You're right. Anyway, that right there. You guys feel like rolling the dice. I feel like you should do so. Let's see if that'll work better. I'll get caught up in the chat here in just a little bit. I don't know if that's any better. Give me a second there, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize Rob was leaving so early to go get the rent-a-car. Hence, there's no passenger seat nor back seat in my car. We had to do something. We had to do something to get to where we're headed. Anyways, yeah, progress, not perfect. Ooh, what does that mean? What did I do? Okay. Progress, not perfection is the theme of again. The theme of the day again today, ladies and gentlemen. Take the time and understand that your efforts are not futile just because everything doesn't work out perfectly the first time around. There we go. That's better. We'll just do it like that. Where's my coffee? Did I leave my coffee in the car? No. No, I couldn't have. All right. Now we can finish our coffee, relax, have a nice conversation, find purpose in the madness. I got all my stuff still sitting right here out on the porch. Let's see. Oh, nope. Ted, look up for the results. Peter, we appreciate you. Peter wasn't spamming. Sally, good morning, Sally. It's good to see you this morning. Having one of them days, which is hard to find the words. Feeling all right, doing okay. Just somewhere in between where it's hard to. I'm in this moment, but not completely in the flow of it. If that makes any sense. Like on those days that the next word comes so easily. We got to struggle for it a little bit today, but we're pushing forward, appreciating the progress we're making together. What do the dice do? So when you decide to roll the dice, you got to like, share, subscribe. Let us know you did so, and then we'll roll the dice for you. And usually you get a spot on the ceiling of the Galactic Avenger. I don't know how the hell that would work now that the Galactic Avenger's been deboed from us. But Sally, Rob went to go get a rent-a-car, and then we're headed to Tennessee to jam with Misled Utopia for a night. And then early this coming up week, I'll be headed to you. I want to get a hold of Tree Farmer, but I don't know how to get a hold of him on Discord. So I don't know what the deal with that's going to be. But that's the game plan. MD says, hello, staff. It's good to see you. How are you doing, Sally Love? I miss hanging out with you too there, Charlton. Appreciate you, Coffee Brat. Hello, Turtles, says Sally. Fair rental? Car rental. Because the Shy Guy still got the truck, and her car is still in the shop. And my car doesn't have a passenger seat or back seat to be able to safely transport the baby. So to get up to Nashville to jam, to have their practice, because they'll be playing at the festival at the end of September. God, it's like one of those days where it's like each word is pulling it out slow and fucking methodically. Anyway. But yeah, that's the thing behind the thing. Mark, roll the dice. Say like, share, subscribe. Mark, tell us what you did, and I'll roll the dice for you. Trump or Biden. We don't speak politics here. We speak motivation, appreciation, and hope. But you're welcome to join the conversation there, Black. We appreciate you. James, it's good to see you as always. Peter, what time is it there? Scott, I don't know. It's about 11 o'clock, Peter, I think. Sorry, car. Yes, the car. Mark, we talk about what... Don't write on the rental. Well, don't tell me what to do, Mark. I don't think we'll be writing on the rental. Can you out my brother? This is birthday today. Sure, game 1 2 3 4. Shout out to your brother and it's happy birthday to him. Mark, you gotta play some Ozzy. You live in Utah. I do not live in Utah. What makes you think I'm in Utah? We are right now. We're in Georgia. I'm from New York, and yes, happy birthday, says Sally. Doing our best to reach out and do the next right thing. That's what this is all about. You know, and that can be dramatically different for you, to me, to any given moment. In this moment, it's pushing through and focusing on progress, not perfection. Focusing on accepting that some days my mind doesn't run as fluid as I would like, and I stumble upon my words, and each one's like pulling teeth, it feels like, or something. And on other days, it all comes so quickly and easily. But they have one of them days. Oh, wow. That should be great. It's the AC wrench back. You can't have your wrench back. You got to play Ozzy if you got a gig. We don't have a gig. Misled Utopia has a gig. You should check out their YouTube channel, and I'll pass it along and see if they will play Ozzy. It's the gig that it's a practice this weekend, and Misled Utopia will be playing at the Two Worlds Festival in Tennessee at the end of September. Feel free to Google that. We will be running our Raverade stand, our hand squeeze lemonades and glow sticks and fun stuff, branded under this business idea me and my brother have called Raverade. Mark, Misled Utopia does some covers, but mostly play what they write. They do, and they write some amazing music. I just posted Burn It All Down, Rob's acoustic version of Burn It All Down. It was absolutely amazing, but you can check out their website for all their musical medicine. I highly recommend it, especially if you're out there struggling today. Push forward, find your medicine. Misled Utopia is beautiful medicine as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be a fun festival, I think. Mark, you should join us. At least check it out. It's a music and art festival. Sally, I saw it. Very nice. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy. Without a doubt, he brought a lot into this world. He died a very gifted man, for sure. I don't have much thoughts about what happened to Gaza. I'm not too worldly, I'll be honest with you. I have my own little bubble here. And I try not to have too many strong opinions on things I'm not directly involved in, if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to do is spread hope, love, and appreciation in the most positive way I can. By being a positive and caring human being, by embodying my father's understanding of doing the next right thing, allowing it to exceed my greatest expectations, to live in this moment, to let go of the past to the best of my ability, to stop living in the future, those moments I can't control, all the splits in the river all at once. That's where my concern lies, brother, and helping my brothers and sisters understand it's about progress, not perfection. Helping me to understand through these reminders that it's about progress, not perfection. That's what I know of, because that's the path that I'm on, right? So I speak of those things, and I try to learn and grow and pick up tools as we go, so we can all kind of grow and heal together. And Ozzy, Ozzy, great musical medicine, man. He was a hell of a character, and may he rest in peace. Except Parkinson's, even then he raised millions of dollars to find a cure. Maybe soon they will find it. Let's hope so. I never saw it, Maria, mostly before I got on here. So what? I missed something here. That's alright. I miss a little bit of everything all the time. I never saw Loop. It's Good to see you. Once they say it's their birthday, they're lying. Well, today's my unbirthday, ladies and gentlemen. Cup of coffee, cup of tea. A big thank you to a God of your understanding for bringing us together this morning. Helping remind me that it's not about the end goal. It's about all the small steps working towards that goal. It's about the journey. It's about those moments in between that we take with us to the other place. Life's about those moments in between. Those Wednesdays when there's no obligation, but you show up anyway. Those connections we make are the only things that we take with us. And I recommend you hold on to them deeply. This connection that we have in this moment is Sarah Bosquin. I'm not sure what that means, Sarah. Sally. What's racist? Did I miss something? What are we talking about? I missed something here, guys, as always. Nate Dizzle. Love you too, Nate Dizzle. Hope you're holding on strong out there today. You're finding a way to push forward and find compassion for yourself despite not being exactly where you think you might need to be. 54 votes today. 61% of people are doing okay. Those are the 31. I hope you stayed around for a while. If you're feeling a little bit lost, a little bit broken, maybe we can help find your way out of it. I missed it too. I missed something. By the grace of your Lord, I will make it, and so will you, brother. Damn straight, Dizzle. By the grace of a God of your understanding, by accepting the light that comes from being a kind and gentle human being and walking softly on Mother Earth, knowing that a God of your understanding is opening those doors, we just got to walk through them. We got to find the strength and gusto to stop tearing ourselves down for not being perfect, for it not being exactly what we think it should be, for these expectations that breed resentments inside of our heart that we hold on to when we should be letting go, setting down the boulder of pain. Thank you, MD. I am the light from him, and I got to not let the enemy win. You're right, Dizzle. You are the light. When you carry that positivity and hope, you are the light. And we appreciate you shining that light into our small little circle here. One more little positive piece of the puzzle to help us push forward. Troll is trying to bait streamers to say yeah. Did I say something? I don't even know. Yeah, no, we don't want that here. We don't want that here. And if here's the thing, if somebody is saying these things that I haven't even recognized because I don't have enough caffeine in my brain, let's send them a little love. Obviously, they're struggling. If you're coming on here trying to get me to say racist shit or you're saying racist things, you're in some kind of pain that's trying to reach out and cause more pain and havoc in the world so you can feel comfortable. So you're not the only one struggling. Well, you know what? That's not the best way to heal. It might feel like some kind of gratification for you to reach out and cause a struggle or pain for somebody else because you felt struggle or pain, because you felt rejected or denied or you felt a lack of love or appreciation in your life. That these things become funny, right? When we insult someone and we hurt them and we see the pain in their face, it makes us feel like that pain's alleviated for us a little bit because we handed the boulder. But that's an illusion. Now we're both just holding the boulder, right? The real thing is to set it down, to be truthful and honest and open about what you're going through, so you don't have to say such things. So you don't have to get your serotonin release from negativity. You can find a positive place of hope and love and learn and grow in a beautiful way. It looks like the only me and Lamp noticed. I'm glad I didn't notice, and I appreciate you guys addressing it, though. Just trolls. Once someone says it's their birthday, block them. Okay. We appreciate you there, Lap. MD's on the case. Crank's got you. They would give love, but I haven't seen it. I'm sending you love right now there, Crankenstein. I hope you're feeling it, brother. Welcome, Israel. Yes, welcome in, Israel. Let them, Sally. Let them. Let them self-destruct. I'm with you, Sally. But now we know I got old to me. Yeah, the vibes of joy, a.k.a. Geo. Indeed. Morning, Scott. Long time no see. I was just thinking the same thing. How's things been, brother? Well, it's been a mixed bag. Ups, downs, all arounds. Took a little break from this for a while. If it's been that long, I think it has been that long since we've seen you. We are still rolling the dice, but we got booted out of the old Galactic Avenger today. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll roll the dice for you if you're up for it. Well, it's been a while. I don't know where we're going to put your name since the old camper car was taken to go pick up a rental vehicle so we can get me, my niece, and my brother to Misled Utopia's rehearsal this weekend. It's been about 3 months. Yeah, so yeah, the last time you caught me was before the epic fall of depression and anxiety that I fed into. Joy, we're moving forward past that vibes, but it took a little bit of time. And today's part of that. The reflection of today, progress, not perfection, is part of the steps that we have to take to find our way out of it. I feed into this darkness and this whisper, and before I know it, my reality becomes a dark and lonely, broken place. I think that the medicine for that is taking the small steps and finding positivity and hope in our life with positive, hopeful people. Want your name on the rental? I don't know if I could do that. You better send me a fat one. What I was thinking about doing is giving out some of these stickers. If you guys are interested, maybe we could figure out a way. I'll mail them to you. You want to put your address on Discord or something, maybe? They're cool little stickers. They're vinyl, so they'll last outside. I think they're pretty neat. Do the next right thing. Visit Traveling Scott on his YouTube channel. I don't know, at times it all makes sense, right? The next right thing, this beautiful idea to cause a ripple of love and appreciation in this world just through some positive actions and conversations. Always got to go through some pain to have some gain. Without a doubt, Vibe, that's been part of the conversation lately as well. All that pain, all that struggle, being on fire in that moments, that few months of that added up is absolutely astronomical. Anxiety can be overwhelming, and depression and grief, the pain of living can consume us in a way that it feels like there's no way out. But I'm here in open, honest communication, trying to help my brothers and sisters understand there is a way out through positive interaction, communication, through leaning on the people that care about you. And that darkness, that whisper doesn't want that from you. Doesn't want you to double tap that screen. Doesn't want you to say hello or to admit that you're having a rough day, because nobody cares, right? That's what the whisper will tell you. Well, it's lying, because there's people out there that have gone through it, and that's the silver lining for the pain, the empathy that we feel here because we've gone through it. There's the silver lining for you, and I hope that we can be that pillar that helps you stand up when you're struggling, because coming back to this place after a few months and reasserting, this thing, the turtle herd, right? And this understanding that we weather the burden together has helped me grow in a very positive way. I got to get some work done, guys. Love you, turtles. Scott, be careful traveling into Tennessee. Send me some love. We will. Maybe we'll be doing a live later on. You can watch us jam. I know you'd appreciate that, Sally, watching the guys jam. So maybe I'll send you a text before we go live so that you can be a part of that. Join the vibes. I try to spend love and care everywhere, MD. That's awesome, Vibes. Well, you're in the right place. We need all the help we can. It seems like a simple concept, but it can be complicated. Spreading hope and love and appreciation in a world full of struggle and pain. And but feel free to double tap that screen if you guys want to join the turtle herd. It'd be appreciated. If not, that's okay too. All you got to do is subscribe, and you don't even have to join in the conversation. Being a part of it, in there listening to the conversation, so you can take some of my father figure's wisdom with you. Helps him on his journey, and that's appreciated just as much as you tuning in and saying hello. Send a little love to Hawanase on his journey, and a big thank you for his wisdom that I do my best to share on a daily basis. What's wrong with Tennessee? Why should they be careful? Just be careful traveling. We're going from Georgia to Tennessee. There's nothing wrong with Tennessee. We're going to Nashville with Misled Utopia to have a jam session, a little practice session before their venue in September. And Sally was just Just traveling in general. Yeah, just traveling in general. What's a turtle herd? Turtle turd. It's not the turtle turd. It's the turtle herd here, Mark. If you decide to subscribe, you're a member of the turtle herd. It comes from a saying that my father used to say, one of his goofball sayings. He's off like a herd of turtles. This funny thing that I thought meant nothing. It was just him being the goofball old Injun he was. But slow and steady, we weather the burden together. And I've evaluated that, even that funny little thing that he used to say, and I realize now it had more meaning than I ever thought it could have. When he was off like a herd of turtles, he was off to walk softly and do the next right thing to the best of his ability. And that's what we do here. We try to walk softly and do the next right thing to the best of our ability, despite the struggle in this world. We try to emulate my father's wisdom and kindness and love through the way we live, because he said all these things, but he lived it. He lived these things, through his kind and gentle nature. Well, maybe we can do like that. Maybe that'll work. Oh, look at that. There we go. We can do the next right thing that way. Roll the dice that way if you guys want. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's do this. Sally, welcome. I'm in, says Mark. Awesome. Well, we appreciate having you. 1 follower a day, 1 new subscriber is a blessing. The same ones here for months on end is a blessing as well. But if we can expand our group and try to normalize the conversation that we're having, then we're doing something good here. I think that's the next right thing. Good. My daughter's coming from UK on. Awesome. Hey, Dosh Manta. Want to say hi, Manta Kitty? This is Manta Kitty. She's the sweetest kitty ever. Yeah. Hey there, Manta Kitty. Say hi, Manta. That's awesome. It's good to have you in on it, Mark. Fail loves 7. Sally, how are you? 7, it's good to see you. MS, message was retracted. Lots of struggles. That is life, brother. But when we allow ourselves to lean on our brothers and sisters and weather the burden together, that was part of the wisdom that's kind of become incorporated with this theme that we're moving with here. We're trying to embody Al's wisdom. We lean on each other. We're here for each other. You don't always have to be the strong one in the room. And when you are, it's valued. When you can be, it's appreciated, but it's not necessary 24/7. That was part of his wisdom. What's necessary is open, honest, true communication. And that's what helps us grow. Why? Hello, everyone. Yuna, it's good to see you. Oh, hey, don't do sorry. Gotta go. Go ahead, Sally. We'll chat at you later. I'm just chilling, waiting for the big dog to get back. I know my grandfather was a turtle hunter. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. A little factoid there. Pretty kitty. She is the prettiest kitty there. MS, I want to see you in paradise, so accept Islam. I would love to learn a little bit more about Islam. I'm always open to, from what I've learned, it seems like a beautiful path, and I appreciate that connection you have. A God of your understanding is valued here. My core beliefs, in the moment, at this moment, as they continuously evolve, lie with the traditional teachings, but another little piece of Al's wisdom is to respect and appreciate a God of your understanding, and that's what I do my best to do as well. As we move forward and we let's talk about what makes us similar. Let's not talk about the differences, right? Because 95% of all these things all boil down to the same thing. We argue over, factoids and statements made eons ago, that we see as truth, and that's great. Your truth is valued. I'm not here to argue with your truth. But I am here to try to drop the boundaries that separate us. These lies that we're told that everything's so different because of the way that we see them and the way that we're told things have happened. If you open your heart and you feel connected and you're doing the next right thing, then whatever word you put on, it's just a word here in this place filled with physical things. And we appreciate that, Mark. I appreciate your connection. Jesus as well is a beautiful connection to that thing. I've met a lot of people that through both of those connections bring grace and love into this world, and it's very much appreciated. If we could embody that a little bit more and just accept, right?
what our brothers and sisters bring to the table and who they are, I think the world would be a more beautiful place. You know, what Al used to say again too, you know, that acceptance or resentments. Wait. Resentments, what is it? No. Expectations breed resentments. That's what we're looking for. And we put expectations on people when we think they should believe what we believe, or they don't feel the same way about our connection or our medicine that we feel. So we build these resentments against them. Why don't they hear us? Why don't they feel us? Why don't they understand the way that I see things? It's because we're all a beautiful part of Creator. And we're meant to see things a bit different so that we could come together as a group and experience this great art that we call Mother Earth. I believe that wholeheartedly. The religion of peace. I like that, M. Dizzle, Mike Drizzle. They hate you. You're white. You know, here's the thing. A lot of people do hate people that are white. I've faced a lot of adversity because of the color of my skin growing up on the Onondaga Nation, or being there, you know, and that being Al, making that my home. But it's helped me realize how much pain people are in. And how that hatred, especially when it comes to racism, really only exists in someone's heart who's in pain, you know. And there's a lot of generational pain for the natives. I'm not saying that I'm anything more than a sucking white guy. What I am saying is I was exposed to this beautiful philosophy of the traditional teachings, and I do my best to embody, the beauty and understanding that my father brought into this world, knowing that that's not fully my path, you know, and knowing that my path lies in connecting our brothers and sisters who feel separate. You know, I truly believe that. I believe that it's all those in-betweens that separate us. It's all those small little statements of humanity that separate us from one another and segregate our spirituality from our brothers and sisters. And it blinds us to see that they're connected too in a beautiful way. And I only see that through my rejection. You know, through not fitting in 100% in Catholicism or in the traditional teachings, and that's a blessing. And it's been painful at times, right, to be on the outside looking in. But how necessary is that in this moment, so I could bring us all together, so our brother who celebrates Islam and our brother who celebrates Christianity can come into this room and understand that we're all beautiful reflections of a God of their understanding. Is a blessing beyond blessings. It makes all those days on the outside looking in, all that fear and pain of not being able to be accepted into any one thing, maybe because of the color of my skin, maybe because of how my path laid out and the respect that I have for my father's point of view, and others' points of view, Messenger Chris and his point of view, and your point of view, and how valuable it is. I'm going to show you something from, look. Okay, yeah, you can show us anything there, Mohammed. If you'd really like to show me something, comment on one of my comment on Coffee Talk, my featured long form, whatever you're trying to show us, a link to some knowledge about your spiritual path, and I'll gladly, do my best to check it out. I really hope Tree Farmer, we haven't seen Tree Farmer today too, and he's probably upset that I didn't get a hold of him. But Crink, how do I get on the Discord and find Tree Farmer? I didn't see him on there. I tried to get a hold of him. AI would be proud of you, Scott. AI would be proud of you, Scott. You know that. And that means a lot coming from you, Coffee Brat. Shar, you've met this amazing human being who helped me to become something more despite the color of my skin. He saw past that sucking white guy to this vulnerable child who was looking for acceptance and helped me to find a way to be connected despite the color of my skin. And that was the most beautiful gift. Does that mean that just because this core of my beliefs are this certain thing, and I really appreciate Leanne Shenandoah's words, and I do appreciate the creation story and stuff like that, doesn't mean that I can be 100% part of it. And that's the beauty. In this moment, I see how beautiful it is to be on the outside looking in, because I'm not the only one. And we can help our brothers and sisters find hope that might feel that way. Because I know how lonely and dark that place could be, when we're on the outside looking in. So all those days, all that pain, all that disconnection has purpose in this moment. I am a Muslim only in my ID and birth certificate. Fallen not in action, 7? Is there a particular reason? I mean, we don't want to talk harshly on anything here, but I don't understand what I've learned from Muslim. Well, maybe we should open our hearts a little bit more. Maybe we should take a breath and try to. I think that if we got over these things that anger us because we can't accept what it is, and we focused on the 95% of what is similar, right? Be kind to your brothers and sisters, care for Mother Earth, love, appreciate, and hope, and all this stuff that's entwined in all these spiritual paths. We could feel connected with our brothers and sisters in a way, instead of feeling resentment that they don't understand the medicine that we have the way we have it. You know, Al had this beautiful way of setting all that down and knowing that, you know, what you got of your understanding was a beautiful thing, and he accepted and appreciated it, accepted and appreciated you, and I strive to be such a great man. Good morning. Am I missing something, Chad? Are you? Thank you, Coffee Bread. I'm doing my best. How are you, Linda? I'm doing pretty good. Having my coffee this morning. Have a nice little chat with you guys. Double tap that screen. Don't forget, if you want to become a member of the Turtle Herd, you just got to hit that little sub button up there. Maybe the notification so you can continue to join the conversations that we have here. Today's about progress, not perfection. Today's about celebrating the small steps, our new stickers. That if anybody finds their way to our Discord, I'll gladly mail you some or mail you one or whatever. We got our Raverade stickers in, and then we'll be selling lemonades, hand-squeezed lemonades with different flavor additives and glow sticks and flashy lighty stuff at the Two Worlds Festival at the end of September. Really excited about that. Gonna head out here in a couple days to see Sally, do a little work at her house in Indiana. Check out the Next Right Thing playlist. You'll see some of the work I've already done at Sally's there, and we still got quite a bit more to do. I got to figure out a way to get the. If you know anything about plumbing, stick around for a while. When we get to Sally's, I could really use your help, because I'm not sure how to turn the pressure off to the bathroom there. Maybe you know a plumber. You could share the link to when we get there, and you can help us figure out how to turn the pressure off, because all the shutoffs the guy cut off, and we're not sure how to do it. You can see that people hate me because my eyes are blue. It helps all the time. Yeah, dude, and people have hated me because of the color of my skin, right? What are you doing? You know, why are you here? Like, and I get it, right? There's this generational trauma that causes people to take on this pain and to try to hand the boulder of pain. And I've learned it firsthand, believe me. You know, not that, I mean, it was my spiritual home, not that it was ever really, could technically ever be my physical home. As Al would say, you're always welcome here. This is the place where you're accepted. But, like, you know, if you cause any problems or if they come tell you to get out, like, this is the Onondaga Nation, man. So I just kept my head down. I mowed the lawn. I kept my head down and I did whatever Al asked me to the best of my ability. And then a couple scenarios, it got pretty sticky. But for the most part, there at the end, I got to be there for the boys during their 10-day, and I got to be there during his 10-day. I got to give his name at his ceremony, you know, and that meant the world to me. You know, nothing else matters. I don't have to be involved fully in this thing that I feel like connected with, you know, because of my father. I just got to be disconnected as I can be with it and spread his hope and love. That's all I can do. Mark, I can see that. People that, yep. Fall 7, but blue eyes and blue are rare, Mark. And you should be proud of those. Blue eyes are beautiful. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Humble. The word peace here means submission. Honesty matters. Thank you, humble. You're right. Peace. You have to be submissive. You have to be submissive to the world around you and what it should be. I know that it sounds crazy, right? We all want to fight. We all want to be in control. We all want to find a way to become something more. But we have to find a way to submit. We have to find a way to accept the way the world is, or we'll never find peace. I'm going to go in here and make sure my little one's doing all right. She was napping when... Well, she's still in there napping a little bit. She must have had her bob on and lay down a little bit. Just wanted to make sure the little one was all right. Crank says, we'll look at that afterwards. The word peace, submission. Submit to the way the world is. Accept the world on its terms. Yeah, we must submit to the world. We must be able to put our egos down and find a way to be in a place of acceptance for how the world is, right? Honesty, yes. There's respect and there's stupidity. You're right. Jesse, it's good to see you. Need a Discord name, boss, unless he's already been added. I didn't see him on the, Jesse, I didn't see Tree Farmer on the Discord. He said that he spoke to Tree Farmer on the Discord. I mean, I have to get a hold of him. Muslim. God says, perhaps those who disbelieve will wish they had been Muslim. Let them eat and enjoy themselves and be discovered by false hope, so they will soon know. I appreciate the quote, Muslim. I appreciate the quote, my brother, Muhammad. That's a beautiful quote. Here's the thing too, not to be dismissive or to try to say I'm proven wrong or anything else, but there's the same thing is said in a different way for other religions. And that's what I mean by just because it's my medicine doesn't mean it'd be your medicine, and accepting what your medicine is can set us free in a way, you know what I'm saying? There's still a bit of judgment in there, right? They may regret it. There's this angst of fear. If you don't accept a certain thing a certain way, then you're doomed. If you don't believe what I believe, I think accepting a God of your understanding allows me to drop that. I think it could be whatever way you want it to be, man. And I don't think there's going to be any regret. When I go to the other place where there's no words, I've felt beautifully connected with the God of my understanding, and I've seen it in my brothers and sisters who have different spiritual paths. That's why I'm so open. I appreciate your spiritual path. I appreciate your acceptance and openness. I appreciate being able to feast at your table of love and understanding. Yeah, that's all. Oh shit, we're in trouble now. Blah, blah, blah. Mark, most people have Spanish and black, and even them guys make me feel excluded. It's funny, Mark. I mean, people say that you can't get, other races can't be. I've been the butt end of racism a bit in my life, spending as much time as I did on the Onondaga Nation, a couple really intense times. But I'm told that I can't experience racism because I'm white, right? And it allows his belief as we all are no judgment needed. Yeah, Mohammed, we appreciate you deeply. Muslim men in the country have a lot to. And here's the thing too. I think that we need to take these people as individuals. It gets real cloudy when we start judging whole groups of people. I'm Dizzle. And I'm sure there's a lot of them in your country that are doing horrible things that should be judged as individuals. We don't know that our brother Muhammad here is doing anything outside of what you would consider godly. We have to take that one person at a time, because we're all individual pieces of a God of your understanding. Spiritual mass. One of the things, in order for something to exist, it needs to observe. I like that. Spiritual, thank you. For something to exist, it needs to observe. Joined, Linda, awesome. Mohammed, non-Muslims see that you are... Whoa, 7. That's not acceptable here. To say something like that. That's the kind of fear, the resentments that happen when we can't accept our brothers and sisters. I mean, come on, 7. To condemn another human being, right? I'm sure somewhere in whatever religion you study or whatever faith you have, I believe it says something along the lines of, hey, with no sin cast the first stone. That's a pretty big stone to cast there, 7. To condemn someone for eternity because they don't see the world the way that you see it, because their connection is different than yours. Wow, that's pretty harsh, And no matter what religion you're in, there's a phrase like that. I'm almost sure of it, because that's the universal truth. The universal truth. We love you, brother. God bless. Love you too. Everyone out there, his and hers especially. Jess, we appreciate you. Maybe that is the exact reason for you. No wrench, man. Maybe we should think before we speak. I think we should all think before we speak. Where's Rob? 7. Rob went to go get a rental car so we can all get up to Tennessee. Mark, easy, bro. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Humble. UK and friends feel the hurts right now. Submission. Where else? Read. Maybe I misunderstood. The submission in some ways is not a good thing, but submission to the way that the world is, through accepting what it is, can help us a lot. Hooly doo, Linda. What I don't even know what MD said, but we appreciate your open honesty, and we'll find a way through whatever to find some kindness and hope. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels this way. Thank you, Mark. Well, you're not. We're with open, honest love here. We're doing our best. We're judging people on an individual basis, and we're setting down the boulder of pain to the best of our ability. It's very human, very easy to hand those boulders of pain. You're a good motivator. Thank you, V2. We appreciate LTW. Hello. Feel free to subscribe. Jump in the conversation. I appreciate you jumping in the conversation there, LTW and V2. Today's about pushing forward, making progress, not perfection. That was one of the big dog's biggest quotes. I needed a reminder today. It was not, or be blessed and mental. Sending love anyways. No point in pretending to be something I'm not. No, you should be you. Flaws and all, right? The good, the bad, the indifferent, M-Dizzle. We appreciate you. When we are feeling anger, and resentment towards other human beings, especially, especially groups of human beings, I think there's a lesson there that we should reflect on. And I think you're intelligent enough to truly understand that once you find a way to set the anger down. And I'm sure that there's reasons to feel the way that you feel. But if we feel this anger and discontent for groups of people, those are huge boulders of pain. You hold on to resentments for entire groups of people, because of their belief structure, because the car they drive, or because of their favorite kind of ice cream. I know it's a lot to try to judge people on an individual basis because there's a lot of us, but I believe that's the only fair way. It's the only way to get a real objective opinion. Islam orders us to believe in Jesus. Otherwise, the person did not believe in Jesus. That's a beautiful piece of wisdom there, Muslim. Or Muhammad. What state are you in? LTW, we're in Georgia. Hey. What did Jesse say? Oh, geez. I think we all need to simmer down a little bit. It's a little tense day. Answer my question, Mohammed. Guys, watch out today. There's a lot of mud, a lot of angst, a lot of stress being handed out there today. Yep, there's a lot going on today. I'm not sure how to reflect on any of this, so we're just going to skip over all of it and hope that you guys find a way to find a sense of peace in your heart. There's obviously a lot of pain and some boulders being handed back and forth. Asking what happened when one leaves Islam. The state ruled as leaders read the power. Yeah, we're going to get diddly-dee. Love, 100% love. 100% love, appreciation and hope. Progress, not perfection. Through the anger, through the frustration, through the struggle. It's all good. We all need love, and we're all hurt people. Why does she? Maria is our resident nurse here and she's having an open conversation with Jesse. It's getting a little heated, but that's okay because we're all humans. I used to love being who cares, Scott? I'm done. Okay, one rough day, MD. Oh my God. We love your face. I hope you find acceptance and appreciation through the struggle today. Did anyone mention you are handsome? Oh, Loop, we appreciate that. Let's get back into the positivity of it all. Me being handsome seems like a pretty positive thing to chat about, and it's very much appreciated. Oh, God, that went off the rails quick. And I hope I didn't misunderstand anything, misread anything, cause any struggle, pain, or upset nature. I have nothing but love for you, MD, if you're still out there. Have a good day, Humble. We appreciate you. He's... okay. 100% positive and love today. It's a whole lot of love and positivity going through here today, Linda. Diddly-doo. Duke. Oh, well. Okay. This is how we communicate. This is how the conversation ends up sometimes. Yeah, we like you and your hat and the nature in your background. Thank you. Light, we appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm sorry things got tense there for a minute between a couple of our cohorts. Well, I appreciate you speaking your truth. I'm sorry that it ended up in a place. Maybe I misunderstood the conversation, how it went. I was just trying to openly, honestly communicate as well. And hopefully, if MD's upset, there's a reason for that, right? Whether it be her struggle, her stress, her pain. We can't control his emotions. We just pray for him. Hope that she finds peace and appreciation. Light, your wife is the chain of command and your boss. Well, it's good you know your place there, Light, and we appreciate having you in today. Feel free to double tap that screen. Good. Well, I'm glad you're not upset because things went off the rails there real quick, it seemed like. And I don't want to lose you, obviously, as a valued member of the Turtle Herd here, and I don't want you to be upset either there, MD. We all just speak our truth here, and sometimes that can be hard to swallow even for me, right? I'm glad that you're still here, MD. And here's the thing, it's hard to communicate like this. Let's give each other a little bit of leeway. It's hard for me to be in the midst of communicating like this. I've never been good at communicating through reading, and then you guys are trying to communicate together through text, through me, through this stream. Things get complicated. And I'm sorry that you were misunderstood, and I'm sorry it went off the rails there a little bit. But, the Jeff Cap, yes, ma'am. And I'm sorry if I twisted your words. If I was the one that twisted your words, or if Jess misunderstood you in a certain way, sometimes a conversation spirals out of control, and especially in a scenario like this where we can't fully express ourselves in a clear way. I have a problem with it because my interpretation of what's written and how I read it and how I perceive it and all this other stuff going on, trying to catch up, who knows? But I'm glad you're still here. Linda, you're feeling valid, but don't rule out specific people or something actions. Not all people are the same. I think that No, here's the thing, MD, you don't have to be something that you usually are either. Today is a stressful day. Maybe something I said kind of triggered you. I think for a second there was caught off guard because I thought you were generalizing a whole group of people. Maybe that's what upset you. I just wanted to express, whether you are or not, that this is how I feel about generalizing groups of people. And if we are generalizing a group of people, then most of the time then we have some kind of pain or stigma that we have to work on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And I mean, maybe I misunderstood what you said. Maybe it brought me to a place where I was speaking out of turn. I don't know. But I'm doing my best to continuously communicate and be open. And if someone says something that hurts us, we have to evaluate why, right? Does it hurt us because they're speaking from a place in their heart from compassion and love, or because they misunderstood? Is that why it hurt us? Or because, or because they're trying to hurt us, right? Because the truth can be something that stirs up a lot of frustration and pain and can cause us to kind of, defend ourselves. And then once we start defending ourselves, then the other person's defending themselves, and then we become blind to what's truly being said, and our perception shifts and it all becomes negative. And I think that's where we end up when we start to I grew up in an atmosphere of this, of miscommunication, misunderstanding, and pain, and screaming and yelling, and handing boulders, and that's not where I want any of us to be. Zach, hey there, brother, watching from South Africa. We're doing all right today. A little bit of a miscommunication, I think. There's Z. We're doing all right. How you holding up? And I do know you, Scott, and you are always a shining light here, despite how any of us might feel or how things might come out. Hello, Kansas City. Good vibes. Well, we appreciate you there, KC from Kansas City. Country, hey, can you please paint a tree for me? It's right there, brother. Creator has provided already. Looks like a happy little tree there, too. Chris Brown, we appreciate the $10. And MD, let's let it go. I know that there was some miscommunication there. Let's take a breath and realize that Jesse's just speaking her truth. You're speaking yours, and there was some miscommunication there. Know that you're loved and appreciated here, and I don't want to lose someone I care for, anybody I care for, over miscommunication or, some debates over text messages, which is ludicrous. To try to really get a point across in a situation like this it doesn't, Yeah, we're going to move forward. And Chris Brown, thank you so much for the gift towards the next right thing. You're absolutely amazing. DraftKings, Scott, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in a while either, DraftKings. Hope you're holding up well. Just remember that I have always been honest. Some people can't handle it. MD, it doesn't have to be the end of the world here. Sometimes it can be hard to hear other people's truths, and we apologize if that's a struggling one for you today. And we'll see you again soon, hopefully. Hopefully you don't decide to make rash decisions and never talk to us again because of what I believe is a miscommunication in this conversation. I know you're a great person, and I appreciate having you. In a while, how have you been? It's ups and downs and all arounds there. Sports King draft book. We're in Georgia right now, waiting for Misled Utopia to get back. Headed to Tennessee for a jam session this weekend. God, MD, why? I don't know. I can't control what you do there, MD. Hopefully we'll see you back. Do you have a girl? I do not have a girlfriend. Are you hyped? Not really. This morning I'm having a hard time pulling the words out. Things get complicated real quick, and I don't say the right thing quick enough or understand quick enough, and then this misconception happens, and two people I deeply care for get into this debate and conversation that makes no sense to me, and I don't know. Jade, you give me a second. I got to get caught up here. I don't. Never gonna dance again. I got no rhythm. 476. I ain't never dancing again either. It's over. I'm done. Yeah, some pretty heavy vibes today. Chris Brown, I love you too, Chris. I appreciate the donation towards the next right thing. That's absolutely amazing. We all love you. Well, I love and appreciate you too, very much so. Maria, you are a mod. Kick them off. We love you here. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. I think James, I think part of it's what I had to say too, because there was a misconception of some judgment of a whole group of human beings I thought that she was making. I think I miscommunicated to her, maybe. I don't know. She is valued. I keep trying to say that. And trying to understand that, you know, I don't know. Whatever. We're going to let things be. Sometimes you got to hit the pause button. Hopefully she doesn't throw away this friendship that we have here over whatever miscommunication is going on. Who's MD? Mark. Mark is Maria, is MD. Seven, this is YouTube, not a dating site. Scott, you are referring to all who care so much about people. Dude, James, I don't understand what the hell's going on now either. Like, obviously I'm just assuming it's some kind of miscommunication between MD, Mary, and Jess that happened through their conference. I don't know. And then it became this thing. And now here we are. We're hitting the pause button on it, and I'm over it. Because I care for these people deeply. And MD, if you're still out there, we love your face. And we hope to see you back soon. Thank you, Linda. Weird. It is all weird. One love. Thank you, Evans. I hope she does too, Mark. The temperate part of Georgia. Jesse, I appreciate you letting it go, right? That's what we got to do. Appreciate you sticking around and letting it go, right? We can end the conversation with a simple this understanding of a misunderstanding and then move forward. Sometimes is the best thing to go. And I'm sure I'll chat with MD. We talk on Discord and stuff, so I'm sure I'll chat with her. Maybe I'll figure out what my end of it is. I don't know, dude. You know how it goes sometimes, James. I don't know. Whatever I'm sure I did something wrong. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to keep doing my best to keep pushing forward, spreading hope, love, and appreciation to the best of my ability. I'm dipping. All right, Mark, we'll catch you later. What's up from Atlanta? James, it's good to see you. Rhode Island. From Atlanta, Arkansas. Anyway, it's about that time. It's been long enough. We've gone through enough trials and tribulations today. Talked a bit about perception, appreciation, and moving forward, searching for purpose. I still can't. I'm having one of them days. It doesn't matter. You are the best you can be today, and you're doing amazing things there, Chris Brown. Coming in, donating to the Next Right Thing. A couple more gallons of gas towards helping somebody in need as we move forward. Inspiring me that this Next Right Thing concept that I do my best to embody isn't as fruitless as I may think at times when I listen to the whisper. Are you okay? ACB12. I don't know. I think I'm all right. Where are you from? And Free Zizzle. I'm from Kirkville, New York. What's up, brother? How are you doing this morning? God bless you. Good to see you this morning. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Jonathan. We appreciate you a lot to see you this morning. This was therapeutic. We're going to get back to that point. And sometimes, and here's the thing too, growth, spiritual growth especially, I don't think is as peaceful and as enlightening as I had hoped it would be, right? You think of somebody meditating on a mountaintop and finding their sense of center and being able to be at peace with the world, like that's therapeutic, right? To be honest with you, hectic, chaotic pain and struggle and realization of things that we must change to find a sense of center and all this chaotic BS is part of growth, is part of spiritual enlightenment. It's the part that kind of gets glossed over because we see these monks meditating in this most peaceful way, and we didn't see the struggle it took to get them there. What's that noise? That noise is we're sitting right next to an AC unit. Well, I appreciate you, Jonathan. Go and check out our shorts. Did you check out Coffee Talk? Did you check out my featured long form, that 7-minute conversation? If you did, I'd really like to have your opinion on it. It's something I worked hard on. Think about doing another one. You might be psyched about these since you've been watching us every day. We got some new stickers in to do the Next Right Thing. Visit Traveling Scott, little scan bar on them. I think those are pretty cool. And, yeah, it's time to get in there and take some time. 100 Are You OKs, 62, 38, 19. Double tap that screen. Find a way to find peace, love, and appreciation in your heart. I'll be right back. It's a beauteous day in the neighborhood. Welcome back every day. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad to see that you've been with us, Jonathan. 7, I can't read any of that. You're appreciated for commenting, but with that being said, it's been a long enough day. We raised a couple bucks. We said a few things. There were some chaotic misunderstandings that weren't necessarily as perfect as we had liked it to be, but we're going to accept the pursuit. Persistence over perfection, and whatever today might be, that hardness to grab the words today, that inability to communicate clear enough to subside the struggle in our loved ones' hearts, and we're going to accept what it is and know that we're not meant to be perfect today, or there'd be no point in going on. Work on those things. Zachary, Scott, good morning. Have a great day. Zach, it's good to see you, brother. I'm glad you got to come in and say hello before we let go. My legs are a little numb. I hope you have a great day too there, Zach. How you holding up? You doing all right? You finding purpose in the struggle today? You allowing yourself to push forward, be persistent despite the fact that things aren't perfect? Who works when all this growing's going on? Live was awesome today. I think it went exactly the way it should, despite the way we feel it should be sometimes, just like everything else. Watching from Israel, man, I just bail out of the woods, and everything in the world is good. Have a good day, fella. Well, we appreciate you, Lan. Chris Brown, who works? Well, there's got to be work to come here eventually, right? We're headed up to Sally's to put some work in. The fact that we're not getting paid, does that negate the fact that it's work? Thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, and if you could, leave me a comment on that coffee talk, that 7-minute long form that I made. Let me know what you think of the graphics, the movement, the concept, and the conversation. Would be deeply appreciated. Yeah, I think we all did well. And that's, MD, thank you. Thank you for coming back in and admitting the core of the problem, right? I think there was some miscommunication there that might have been hurtful in a lot of different ways, I don't, maybe. But we found the core of it, right? The core of it is this reminder of great pain and loss, right? I appreciate you coming back on here and saying that. And reflecting on what it is, because it matters. Today matters. The fact that today was the day that you lost someone you care for, and you came in with a heavy heart, and then that heavy heart allowed the whisper to perhaps have you misconceive what was said, or I don't know. Without, I'm not trying to stir up or whatever happened, it was meant to happen so that you could be here now expressing yourself, MD, and you're very appreciated, very loved. Thank you, Jonathan. You definitely inspire a lot of people. That means a lot. It's hard for me. There's times where I feel useless, broken, and lost. There's times where I feel like every word that comes out of my mouth is wrong, and who am I to say anything? And there's also times where I feel connected with the God of my understanding. I feel connected with my Father and His wisdom, and I feel purpose in sharing that wisdom, and knowing that in some ways I have a lot of tools to share, and in others I'm still trying to learn how to walk, and that's okay because I'm human. It's the pursuit. It's not the perfection. It's the progress, not the perfection. It's making a step forward today and doing the best you can to be the best you can, and that's could be a hard thing. No, I'm not saying you were a problem, and I don't. Yes, telling your truth is always appreciated, MD. Let's not get me saying something here that might be misconstrued again. I love you to death, and I'm glad you're here. And today's been a hectic day. Despite, and even on top of that, like I said, I've been admitting today's been one of those days where pulling the words out has been a little bit rougher than others. They're not coming as smoothly today, so I'm not sure, Yeah, we don't understand that writing, Seven, so there's no one here that can. Misled has some major woods there. Yeah, so we're not going to the compound. We're going to be going to, I guess, where they do their rehearsals and stuff. So they have actually a band house that we're going to go watch them do some playing at, which should be awesome. Find your own purpose. Thank you, Chris Brown. I'm doing my best. Dan, don't look at me like that, boy. Or what, Dan? What you going to do, boss? Don't look at me like, ha. Please don't look at me. I'm full of shame and regret, Dan says. Hold me close, Tony Danza. Help me to find my way, and don't look me directly in the eyes, he says. At the end of the day, on a little bit of a laugh, right? It's all going to be all right. You're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. MD's going to be all right. And so is Jess, right? We're all going to be okay today, because we're able to set down the struggle for a moment and just reflect on how much we all love each other. Sometimes we miscommunicate. Sometimes I mishear things. Sometimes I missay things. That makes us human. And, I'm sure the world will return the favor. That doesn't mean I need to be persecuted. It doesn't mean that we need to persecute anybody else. What it means is we need to slow down. Anger is and grief is a very powerful emotion there, Dizzle. I understand that. I know it. And it comes up in waves, especially on these certain days that remind us of how real that grief is. And but in that pursuit of perfection, we make small little pieces of progress that help us move forward and become a little bit stronger. That doesn't mean that this day next year will be any easier, but what it does mean is that we'll know that it's okay to be who we are. We'll know it's okay that at times, if we act out of turn because we're in pain, that the people that love us are still going to love us. Still care for you deeply, Dizzle. You're so much appreciated, Jess. All you guys. MD, my sister is watching. She says she's laughing her head off at the dumb comments. Yeah, well, I'm glad that your sister's here today, too. It's really good to see you guys. It's really good to have your family in today. Starting to wonder where Rob is. Hope everything's all right. Thank you for all the little hearts and the love there in the corner. I was going to let you guys go, but it seems like we're in the midst of a good one now. The tide has shifted a little bit, and we can finish our conversation in a positive way. Give me one more second. I'll be right back. What's up, NM? It's good to see your face. What are you up to today? Where are you from? Where are you at? What you drinking? Hody ho, Miss Kitty Face. What are you doing, Kitty Face? I'm gonna turn this because my legs are going that way. I know, Miss Kitty. You gotta move. I know. Gotta push the kitty out of the way. Push forward with hope and appreciation, love, respect, and honesty. Miss Kitty. Let's see if we can't move this. There we go. All right. That's better. Thank you. 7. I don't know. Are we thanking 7 for whatever she wrote? Something positive. We're hoping, even though I can't read it. Martin. Water right now. Well, I'm drinking coffee. Stay hydrated out there today. Good thing to have some coffee in you. Good vibes and whatnot. Appreciation, hope, love, respect. Crank. Canada is in Europe. 7. What are you talking about? You're all the way over there. Yeah. Anyway, anyhowsen. Yeah. 2. Canada is a lovely country. Brita water, he says. Martin. I bet you do. Must be American. Yes, yes, ma'am. Right now we're in Georgia, too. Deep south in America. Hope, appreciation, love, and respect is what we're trying to do today. Jesse T, hey, some Americans know about Canada. Yeah, I don't know much about anything. What I do know is I strive to be a better human being today than I was yesterday. Try to walk softly. Try to understand that perfection is not the goal, but to make progress towards where I think we should be headed. And I think there's our car. Sweet. Not a bad little car. It's a Hyundai. What do you think? I think she'll make it. Better than your old Dodge Avenger. Just trade her in. Then start spray painting that bad boy. The mountains are stunning. Jesse, most American can't even point out where America is on the map. I think that there are some people that are like that. I can't disagree with you completely.
I missed the pork chop and gravy.
Oh, the choppies. No choppies. What you got something, though, it looks like?
Yeah,
What
I just
you
went
got?
to
Okay, I'll take a little something. What you got?
bacon,
Yeah, look-
cheeseburgers. Thank you.
Yeah. Show the car, please, again. What kind of car did we get here?
A Sonata.
It's a Sonata.
It's nice.
She's Sonata, the camper car. I know that. She's a beautiful vehicle. I think, yeah, this thing will make it to Tennessee and back. I'm pretty sure.
It drives itself. It freaked me out.
What?
Yeah, dude, I was like, damn. I was like, am I
Oh.
wobbling? Like, I kept getting this, like, resistance to my turn and shit. And I looked and I got it on the driverless mode. And I was like, it's
Is it a hybrid?
I have no idea.
I mean, it's got a gas tank, right? Is that what that is? Okay, yeah, it says gas, right? Yeah, so you put gas in it.
It told me to have it 3/4 of a tank when I brought it back.
Okay, okay.
I think it's.
I mean, I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, for what, $112 for
I think it's $1.20, and God only knows
what other kind of
might be
surcharge?
in
Yeah, by the time you get back or whatever. Yeah, well, it's a rental car.
It is nice. I'm gonna have to turn that driver.
What
shit
do I
on.
do for incomes? He says. Well, Spark Drive and DoorDash, and I do the next right thing to the best of my ability. Is what I do. This one's yours. I'm taking it, right? You got another straw in there somewhere, you think? Am I just eating whatever's in here? Wow. Well, I guess we'll be taking off here in a little bit. Check out my car, the Galactic Adventure. You want to see a real whip. And, yeah, we'll catch you up at up north. Well, we hope to see you again soon, MD. We appreciate and love your open, honest communication. I'm going to get some food in me. And, yeah, get ready for the adventure to come. I appreciate the conversation today, the good, the bad, the indifferent, the progress we've made, and the acceptance we've found today is a blessed thing. The acceptance that we aren't perfect and we're not trying to be. We're exactly what we need to be in this moment, right, Rob?
That's right.
And on that note, you'll see us again soon. This big dog probably playing some music. Check out my YouTube channel. He's got a short on there and a long form with some good tunes. And check out Misled Utopia. And I'm going to get out of here. Get some grub in me. I suggest you do the same. I love your faces, guys. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'm off like a herd of turtles.